Hello guys, this is Business Person Your Way today again. I would like to talk about trend today. I'd like to talk about trend and I'll be using M1, M5 and M15 just for you to see exactly what's happening on them and how you can find your way through it. And one beautiful thing is if someone is telling you boom 1000 is a sell and another person telling you that boom 1000 is a buy, you don't need to argue with any one of them. It's the one that came in profit that has the right prediction, because everything we're doing about trading is predicting. If we're trading cryptocurrency, we predict the price. Like for instance, now see exactly what Bitcoin is doing. $41,000 one Bitcoin. Now who knows that Bitcoin will probably hit $41,000 this 2021. So it's too soon for everybody to believe, but at least for me, I know one Bitcoin will get to $100,000. That's very sure, but can't tell when. Might be in the next 3, 4, or 5 years. So now let's get to what we have. We'll be talking about trend. Now, I want you to notice something at this very point. You can see is a trend up, right? So now let's go back. And here we are having another trend. Now, what I would just want you to notice without wasting much of our time is you will see that from here we have a very long trend. Don't let me use this. Let me use this arrow. You can see we have a very long trend down. Then we have another long trend that went up from this place. Remember, it's just as if we're doing science. Whatever goes up will surely go down. Okay, now if you are trading against the spike, for any spike that went up very long like this, definitely it will probably give you quarter of it. Quarter, what I mean by quarter is when you are dividing the whole trend, the whole spikes in 4 places. Now let me use this so that we have, this is, let's say 1, 2, then it will probably give you like quarter of it, which is talking about from this highest level down to this place. It will give you quarter of it, then you're out of the market. So that's one of the secrets. Now let's go back. You can see whatever goes up will come down. Then look at this one too here. It went back up, right? It went back up, right? Then it came back down. You can see it came back down, then it went back up. Now if you want to trade against the spike, look for a very long trend. Okay, look at this one now. From this point is going up, right? It goes up and you will see it's coming back down. So definitely it will come back down, and probably it's coming back down might be at this level, probably. So now excuse me. So now let's go back to another time frame, which is M5. Let's go back to M5. Let's go back to M5. Now look at the trend that I'm talking about. Just make sure that anytime you are getting in for your entry, make sure you're seeing something long. Okay, make sure you're looking at something long as this, and it's very good for you. You can also use a moving average, but make sure that your moving average is exponential. So you can use a moving average. Now let's go back again. You can see we have this trend that came down. You can see it's very long, and you have to notice candlestick confirmation here. After a spike, you see it will come back down a bit, After it came back, it came down for like 5 minutes. Then we have another spike up and spike up again. You can see. So what I'm just trying to tell you is just for you to follow the trend. You can see it came down at this point here. It came down. That's when you are swinging. Okay, it came down. You can see it went up from this point again. It went up. One thing about trading is just for you not to be scared, just for you not to be afraid. If you are scared, then you won't make money. You won't make much money. That's why you see some people closing their trade in loss, in loss, and in loss. So you can see it came down, then it went up. Yeah, but one thing I do tell all my students is if a trade has come in profit for you, depending on the fund that is in your account, depending on the fund that is in your account, don't ever let it go in loss before you make your decision, because at times it's very good for your trade. Let's take for example, it is in profit and you're watching it, let me say from $40 to 20 to $30. No, from $20, from $40 to 20 to 10 to 15 to 5, then it comes to zero, goes back in negative, then you now close in negative. No, that's not wisdom. That's not wisdom. So the little you have is the little you just have to like go with. Then you can re-enter or open another position for that trade. I think that's one of the best thing. So now you can see this one goes up, then it's coming back down. So for this now, you can just wait for any little spike. Let it spike up for boom. Okay, when it spike up, then you can sell. So it's a lot is in oh sorry is on M1. Let me go on M5. So it's a long term trade. Now if you are going for a long term trade, that doesn't mean that it will not taste a loss. It will not taste negative. It will. I have seen people who are trading and their trades came in profit of $20. They refused to take the profit, and that guy has a lot of positions. He refused to take the profit and it went back in loss of like minus 80, minus 80, $80, and before you know it, it came back in profit of over $500, and the position is more than 10 positions. Yeah, so that's money, guys. So go back again, you can see how it's swinging, make sure it has tasted the higher high before you can say okay, oh, it's now time to sell. Now let's go back to M15 and see what we're having on M15. Can you see the trend? Let's take for example, you pick up a trade at this point. You can see the support. You pick up a trade at this point, then it will just zoom up, just go up, then you can see it came back down, right? Then it came back down, then you will later find out it will go up. You can see it's going back up. So now on M15 you can see it can later go back up, but on M5, now look at the arrow, a long arrow here on M5. Go to M15, you notice that the arrow is smaller. You can see it's smaller. So now the time frame that you are trading on will determine how long you want to stay on that particular trade. If you go to H4, if you're using a small account now, then you are using higher time frame. That's not good. A smaller account should use smaller or even the least time frame to trade. Go to the least time frame and trade. So it's not good for you using small account, $10, $20, $50 account. If you are trading boom and crash with $50 to $100, it's very good for you to scalp within time frame of 5 and 1. So this is just another method of swinging. So I'll be dropping another video very soon to show you more of this. Thank you. God bless you.